Wins are hard to come by in a college football season, and they should be cherished and prized, particularly when you get win number 6 and become bowl eligible. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes onto the field first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them.
Turning on the Jets. He's at the 30. He's at the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolverine.
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game, finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. So the USC Trojans offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well.
Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Bringing it back.
Let's go.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense here.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Breaks free in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Colorado is going to enjoy the trip back to Boulder after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at Folsom Field, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Big implications today and a notable result. result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Morgan. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Fearsome pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
Basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Here's the handoff. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
It's complete to the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
This is kind of like Vegas and gamble. You got a big completion there on 3rd down. You've set up 4th. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on 4th down, hoping to get a touchdown.
Field goal is good. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. He'll keep it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right down the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Using his feet, fighting off the defender. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man on the right.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Fires on the move. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind him.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll throw it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Pocket breaking down. Working that left side now. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And he throws that thing just inside the left upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the sack. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Keeps it himself and gets the first. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
A little screen to the running back. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try along with. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And this one splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Offense, quick tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Nice grab in traffic. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down. Clock's running. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Complete. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
God damn it, man.
Complete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw it. This time it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small.
Come on.
The defensive line. Like,
God
I got to
damn
get
it.
the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the 1st down.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying play action. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football.
Wow,
I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
The Trojans will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the mark. 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are...
Corner's hitting like that now.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Snags it. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They take the lead with the 6. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He's looking to pass. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the give, looking for room. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone.
There we go.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers, bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. North Texas overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Mean Green tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gives it on the option. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Runs through the tackle. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Defense in press coverage. Finds his man. It's Morgan. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Out of the backfield, he's open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And they're not on the same page there.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
The Wolverines are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified. There he goes! That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Right back to the well. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Trojans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? A running back has it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Back to pass. Finds his target down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. With the win